I'm John, and tonight I want answers. There's no stopping us now because we're
live.
taping.
We're live.
We're live? Okay.
I mean, we're always live.
John wants answers. Answers. Give John answers. John wants answers. Give John answers now. Check your calendar. If it says June 2nd, 2016, then we're live. Well,
we are live.
Kind of live. Like, I am alive.
Yeah, we're live now.
Now.
But when you're watching it, it's probably not now.
No.
It's a different now.
Unless you're the people in this room, it's not live. See, here's what happened. I was scheduled to do a show next week.
Yes, but then your guest flaked on you.
My guest said, I'm going to be not in the same county as you.
Yeah, that's correct. He's going to be in Tahoe.
So I was going to cancel my show, and that would be the end of it. And
Yeah.
you have to wait for another month for my
He'll
my
probably
show.
be at a comedy show.
A
Catch a
comedy
Rising Star in Lake Tahoe.
show? Okay,
Yeah, show's at 8:30.
cool.
He might already have tickets for it, is what we're saying.
So, tonight, Keith, who's my expert witness tonight, he's
Yes.
got a show called Keith Explains.
I do.
Normally tapes right now.
Right now. But not right now. I mean,
Not-
because they're not watching it now.
It tapes, usually it tapes
It
now.
tapes
but
in the
it's-
past. It normally would have taped for
Yeah.
you people in the future. It taped in the past.
And then Keith decided he's not going to do the show tonight. And
No,
the
because
director
for
said,
some reason, Keith is also going to be in Lake Tahoe watching a comedy show.
but he's not in Lake Tahoe right now.
No, he's
He
here.
could have
Keith
been
is
doing
here right now.
Keith is right here. He could have been doing his show right now.
I could have, yeah. But out of the goodness of my heart, and because I felt bad for you, since I know that this show is the highlight of your month,
Oh, that's what you thought?
I was like, how about if I throw John a bone this month?
Okay.
Since I'm going to be out of town next month, or next
So,
week.
without warning, at 3 p.m.,
Yeah, without warning at 3 p.m. or
the director texts me and says, I need to talk to you about tonight's show.
yeah.
And I'm like, uh-oh.
And when you say without warning, you mean without like 36 hours warning, because we told you yesterday too.
No, that wasn't, that was
I'm going to read it.
an idea floated by,
allow me
which
to read
I
it.
promptly ignored.
Okay.
So at 3 o'clock, they say, you should do a show tonight. And I'm like, I do not prepare for a show.
No.
Usually I spend a week preparing for my show.
Hours and hours. Yes.
And so we did this show on like 5 hours notice. So we have nothing really planned
wow.
officially.
Yeah.
So, and
So what you people at home are going to see is the difference between like 7 days preparation and 5 hours preparation.
right. So
And in the future, when you're seeing another John Wants Answers, you're going to think, man, for all that extra preparation, it's still really not much better.
normally I have cards right now to tell me what to say next.
Yes.
And I don't know what to say next.
No. Which is
I
strange
remember this.
because you've said it next like 100 times.
I remember this. We'll be taking your tweets. You can tweet us at John Wants Answer.
Yes,
There's
because
no
the
S
S
on the
stands
end.
for something, but we don't know what because
There's
we
no
don't
S
have
on the
cards.
end, 'cause
We don't have cards,
S is
so the
suck.
S could stand for sinister, for all
And
we
if you
know.
don't want to tweet us,
And who
then
does?
you can
Who
go to our
does?
website instead. Go to johnwantsanswers.com and click on the contact tab, and you can send us a message that way.
Why isn't there a big button?
It's a,
I mean, why do I have to click on a
it's a
tab and then click on a thing?
Well, no, that once
Like
you
if-
click on the tab, you're done. That's the form. It's right there for you to fill out. There's no extra buttons.
There's no.
Well, once there's a submit when you're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want that on the front page.
That's true.
And we're cluttering it up.
You'd get a lot of. Do you have one of those little "I am not a robot" things?
No.
Do you get
I
a
think
lot
I
of
need-
weird submissions?
I get a fair amount.
Yeah. Okay. You should get one of them little "I am not a robot" things.
This show couldn't be made possible.
Would not be
without
possible without the generosity of somebody.
generosity of some guy who rented this space and didn't cancel in time.
And didn't cancel in time.
So
Whoever
we thank,
he is.
We thank
That guy.
Keith Stattenfield.
That guy.
That
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And the opinions here are our own, just our own.
Just
not
our own.
Not our companies.
Not even.
We work for companies.
We're not even going to say they're
They-
ours because in retrospect we might realize we were wrong.
That might be. Oh, our
Yeah.
opinions might be theirs.
No, our opinions might not even be our own.
Oh.
Like after reflection, we can
After
go,
reflection, wow,
I was a doofus.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
was I saying on
Right,
live
right.
TV?
Well, it's not live this time. See, I'm in the wrong time slot. See, next week this would.
What's going to happen
live.
next week? What's going to happen next week with John Wants Answers?
Next week, they're going to replay this episode. When you expect a new live episode, you're going to see this instead.
Oh, so everyone's going to be disappointed.
No more than usual.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So no one's going to be disappointed.
So we have tweets We have we got a tweet from Fred
Okay.
in Santa Fe,
Yes.
New Mexico. Have you been to Santa Fe before?
I have been to Santa Fe.
Great sunsets over there. Yeah. And
It's okay.
he tweeted in, John, what's the deal with Memorial Day? What's that all about? So we had Memorial Day Monday.
We did.
Yeah, like 3 days ago. And you had a barbecue.
I did.
And we had hamburgers and bratwurst.
We had hamburgers and bratwurst.
Potato chips.
The food of my people.
Yes. So Memorial Day, what is it supposed to signify? What's it supposed to mean?
Well, you're remembering all the people that have served our country in the armed forces, especially the ones that died.
Right. Don't we have another day for that called Veterans Day?
That's the ones that are alive.
Oh, veterans are for the living
Yes.
ones. Memorial Day is for the
Current veterans. Memorial Day,
is for the
former
previously
veterans.
served. Well, I guess they're both previously served.
Yes.
Previously alive.
Yes.
Veterans.
Yes.
So veterans when they're alive get that one day. And
Well,
then
every year. I mean, it adds up
Yeah, and then they get the other day when
after the death, but they don't appreciate it.
What are the origins of Memorial Day?
I think it started like Civil War.
Civil War?
It was when you went and put the flags and the flowers out on all the Union soldiers' graves.
Not the
And they had a different day for the Confederate soldiers.
different day. Because
And then eventually we realized we don't need to have 2 different days.
right.
And we just folded them all into what eventually became known as Memorial Day.
It would-
I think it used to be Remembrance Day,
Bring us all together.
when you'd remember your...
Well, I remember Remembrance Day came out of World War I in Britain and Europe areas, people.
Wow, you actually got a tweet as opposed to earlier when you were lying.
We have a message, but
Yeah.
yeah. Why did Memorial Day turn into a eating hamburgers and barbecue and swimming pool day?
Well, it's also, everyone has it off.
Uh-huh.
And
I
it's
guess
kind
all
of
the
the
summer-
unofficial start of summer,
All the summer holidays are
in-
similar. They have this holiday. You have July 4th.
July 4th,
You have
Labor Day, the end of
Labor
the
Day.
kind of unofficial end of summer.
Right. So all these holidays we seem to have in the summer all revolve around barbecues,
Well,
pretty much.
for those of us in the Midwest, yes, because Memorial Day is really, you're pretty sure the snow will be gone, so you can dig the grill out and, put it to some good use again. And then you got 3 months, and then you got to put it away because it's cold and rainy, and soon there'll be snow on the ground again. I mean, unlike here,
Yeah.
where
Yeah. California.
you can use your grill anytime you want.
All year round. I remember I was in Canada one time.
Just one
Well, I
time.
was in
Yeah,
Canada
okay.
a lot. But this one time.
This one
when I
time
was
you were in Canada.
It was May, which should have been like barbecuing weather, I guess. But it was freaking cold outside.
Yeah.
And we saw these guys in an apartment complex. These guys were out in the porch, like the common area, wearing their like
They're
toques.
there's toques.
Their toques,
Okay.
with covering their ears, and like their like huge jacket
Shivering,
for shivering.
trying to cook something
And
over.
they're cooking like in the barbecue, like making a hamburger or something.
Okay.
And so we're like all in this party room, looking through the window, gawking at them,
Yeah.
not really pointing and laughing, but
But pointing and laughing.
appreciating their dedicatedness to
Yeah.
making hamburgers.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any more tweets?
I don't think so. We haven't. That first one wasn't even a tweet.
So Memorial Day, is it for like all the wars we fought?
Yes.
Name the wars we have fought.
1776, War of Independence.
Okay.
1812. That's the war where we stomped on Canada.
No, I believe you tried to invade Canada and you failed and went back home.
No.
That's how they
not
teach it in
how
Canada.
Yeah.
In Canada,
Yeah,
that's how
there's
they
a lot
teach
of stuff that's different in Canada. Then depending on what you want to call the various skirmishes as Americans took over the lands from the Native Americans that were living here, they had some...
There's a Spanish-American War.
Oh, that's later, right? There's a Civil
later.
War.
Civil War.
1861 to 1865. I don't know if you want to count the Alamo being a separate war, since they weren't technically part of America at the time.
Or was a war to take the Alamo from Mexico?
Yeah, but like America wasn't involved because Texas was a separate country at the time, I
Oh.
think.
Really? Did we attack?
Mexican-American War. Okay, Mexican-American War. I guess we'll call it.
Did America attack Texas to get Texas?
I don't think we did. I think they kind of. I don't remember. I don't pay a lot of attention to Texas history.
Yeah.
1889 would have been Cuba. What do we call that one? Spanish-American War.
American War.
Yeah. World War One.
Right.
World War Two.
Then
Cold War.
That's not really.
Vietnam War.
Vietnam War. And then there was
And
Korean War.
there's Gulf War One. Gulf War Two.
My
Korean
father-in-law
conflict.
fought in
Yeah.
the Korean. What is that called? A Korean conflict?
Well, it was never declared. I guess Gulf War One and Gulf War Two weren't declared.
We have some wars going on currently, or we're all like in stalemate.
Sadly, do.
We're not like actively shooting at people right now, are we?
No, I mean there's still a stalemate in Korea, of course.
The Korean War never ended. It just has
Still,
on a
it's
truce
still in
or a ceasefire.
ceasefire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing anything in Syria?
We have troops in the ground in Syria. We have troops in Afghanistan still.
Iraq?
We
Are
have
we
troops
out
in
of
Libya.
Iraq, or-
I think we have some troops in Libya. I mean, some troops in Iraq still. So yeah, a lot of conflict still going on.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So it's sad. Yeah.
Okay. So Tammy
Yes.
from Florida,
Tammy from
it's,
Florida.
Miami, Florida, she tweets in, I've heard a lot of references to kangaroo courts on this show.
Yeah.
What is a kangaroo court?
It's kind of a court where what you'd say were the rules of appropriate judging didn't happen. I think
So,
it
like,
comes,
The judge was not fair and unbiased?
yeah, or where the decision was kind of known beforehand, or where one side or the other side really didn't stand a chance.
We have some courts like that today. Like, let's say there is a guy
Yeah.
walking
okay.
to a movie theater, right, with a gun, started shooting people.
Okay.
right.
Well,
We kind of knew he was guilty of shooting people before the trial even started.
yeah.
Would you call that a kangaroo court?
No, because in theory, if the rules are followed, for example, a gentleman in Colorado a couple of years ago walked into a Batman theater. They caught him. Everyone was pretty sure he's the guy that did it, had a court case, right? And the court case isn't so much trying to figure out did he do it, but was he mentally competent to stand trial? If he wasn't, what do we do? If he was, then we go forward with the trial. I mean, I think kangaroo courts are more when
It's not clear to a rational person what was right or what was wrong, but there are people who are steering it incorrectly.
yeah, although I think also if the particular charges are crazy ones, that are not actually things that ought to be against the law, or if you ought to be found guilty of them, or if you aren't being afforded an opportunity to get justice because...
I heard about a documentary on Netflix
Okay.
called Creating a Murderer, Making of a Murderer. Have you heard about
Wasn't
this?
that on HBO?
It was HBO or Netflix?
It was on
One of those
HBO,
two.
but
Would that be an example of a kangaroo
Robert,
court?
what's his name?
See, if I had
The
written
rich
this show
guy, right?
yesterday, I'd have more.
He'd have all this stuff written
It
down.
all written down. Yeah, we could.
I think
use
the
facts.
heir to the DuPont fortune,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about
or
this.
a fortune, who was accused of murdering his girlfriend slash wife.
This is not the show I'm thinking of. I don't think.
Okay.
Okay. Do we still have kangaroo courts in our country today?
Yeah. You're always going to have kangaroo courts, as long as you have a lot of courts, because some of them are going to be less.
That's too bad.
I think it comes from Australia. I think like the courts after they set them up in Australia.
Because there's like
'Cause they
no
have
other
kangaroos there.
Kangaroos don't live anywhere but Australia. Is that right?
They might have them in New Zealand, but
Or how?
well, now they have zoos.
How Tasmania? Is that
don't
a separate
think
country?
so.
Is Tasmania a country?
It's an island. I think
Is
it's
it
a country.
on
It's
Australia?
a tiny
or-
country.
Okay. We should look that up. All right. Well, we have to stop for a break now, perhaps. When we come back, we're going to find out if kangaroos live anywhere else but Australia. So we'll see you in a minute.
It's really if they're native to anywhere but Australia.
Right.
Because we have zoos.
With
And the zoos
Wikipedia
have
this.
kangaroos. And therefore, kangaroos live somewhere other than Australia.
Right. But I mean, that's.
Where are kangaroos native to?
The last thing I looked up was Brewster's
failed
Millions.
me.
Should I call this person?
Kangaroo.
Where are kangaroos native?
It's a marsupial. What does that mean? What's a
That
marsupial?
means it's got a pouch.
That's what it means?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That means that it
blah.
it incubates its child in the pouch.
Kangaroos are endemic to Australia. That's what it says. Does that mean that's where they're from?
That's what that means. They're everywhere. It means Australia is filthy with kangaroos.
Yeah. Oh, maybe some in New Guinea.
Yeah, okay.
There's a tree kangaroo in New Guinea. There you go.
Okay. I guess they hopped across the ocean with those
All right.
powerful legs.
We don't have any. Looking at some new PSAs for next month.
Okay.
So we're
good.
running these old ones
These
forever.
these PSAs are terrible.
I got a line on two ones. There's a filmmaker
Okay.
from Rossland, British Columbia, near where I lived.
Okay.
He's interviewed on the big time TV news from Vancouver
And
about he does promotional videos for Rossland.
of
tourism
of
videos.
like reasons you should visit Canada
Yeah. And he's got this
that don't
drone.
involve fleeing President Trump.
Yeah, he's got a drone. He flies around the area and looks amazing. So we're
Wow.
going to make some videos from him.
Okay.
Government of Canada
Okay.
going to sell me some videos about birds and things.
They're gonna make money.
They're going to make. Well, I don't know if they're actually making money off this.
Okay.
They're digitizing, doing a bunch of digitizing of
Okay.
old film, like from the 70s,
Yes. About birds.
about birds and
And they're gonna sell it to you.
yeah, you know what's
You
up.
make PSAs out of it.
Make PSAs.
Do you feel bad about giving up your Canadian citizenship just when you need to flee this country?
No, I didn't give it up. I can go back to Canada and live there anytime I want.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I think I
I
can.
don't think you can. I think at the border they'll stop you.
I don't know.
Like we've had too many people come in here after that Trump thing.
Oh, what else do we have? Oh, we have to. Okay, we have a few more topics here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back, and we're going to take your tweets.
Yeah,
And
except there weren't
messages.
any. There weren't any.
I think we got some. We got one
We got
here.
more?
Yeah.
Man, we should
This
not
is-
do the show on the regular night more often. Because normally we don't get any tweets.
Tommy
Tommy,
from Vermont. I think we're on 2 stations in Vermont.
wow.
So-
that's totally stunning because it's like 4 a.m. in Vermont right now.
No,
you
no,
should
no.
be in bed, Tommy.
It's like midnight. He's in his. It says here he's 35
Okay.
and
What's he wearing?
works the night shift. So
Is
there's a
he,
door
is he
known
wearing pajamas with feet?
I can't tell from the tweet. He
Okay.
didn't put a picture of himself. Anyways, Tommy says, I've noticed that in stores they have the open and close sign that they turn around
Yes.
when they come in and go. It says, "Come in, we're open" on one side.
Yes.
Other side also says, "Closed.
Don't come in,
please-
we're closed.
Please call again."
Come again later.
The same phrase on both sides. So, are all the open and close signs made by the same company?
Yeah, same guy.
Same guy.
Yeah,
it's
his
one
name is
guy.
Phil.
Phil.
Yeah,
Phil,
Phil,
the
the
open
open
and
closed
closed.
guy.
Uh huh.
He copyrighted the word open
Uh huh.
in 1962. Before that, everyone said ahoy. But he made up the word open and said this is better than ahoy because ahoy is too nautical.
Right. Then they had to
and-
merge with another company because I heard Bobby copyrighted closed.
No. There's Bobby's copyright on closed is in dispute
Yeah.
because they found the word closed in a school book from 1884.
Oh.
And anything in a book in 1884 would have been before, 1917 when all the copyrights,
No,
oldest copyright you could have.
but I thought copyrights are thrown out. Like copyright's going forever now because
No, but only new ones, right?
Because some guy-
because they start at the point of creation and they go 70 years. for
Some
the
guy
life of the
drew a
author.
mouse, and since he drew a mouse, no one can have
No one can
expiring
ever
copyrights anymore.
Copyrights can never expire, but the one from 1882 had already expired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it was long before the
It
guy
was long
drew a mouse.
before. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now everyone buys their signs from the same company.
Phil.
From Phil.
Yeah.
Now Phil must be like a.
No, he's not. You know,
wealthy guy.
they're not that expensive.
Oh, his margins must be really low.
Yeah. I mean, they're like $10. I mean, it adds up. I agree.
Right. Okay. Now it says on the other side, it says, closed, please call again.
Please come again. Please
Now-
come again, usually.
I think it says please call again. Which
Why would they
confuses
call?
me.
They didn't call in the first
Exactly.
place.
It confuses me because I'm not going to call them on the phone
No, they're closed,
again.
for God's sakes.
'Cause I haven't called them the
I haven't
first
called
time.
them the first time.
Why would
Should
you
we
call
write?
them?
Should
I just want to walk in,
We should send a strongly worded email.
buy a widget. I don't want to call them on the phone. Okay.
No one buys widgets anymore. You get Amazon to deliver them
With the drones?
with the drones. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a widget delivering drones.
I'm very confused how this is going to work. Like you can't have a drone drop off at someone's apartment. It's not going to like enter the code to get in the hallway and then
That'd be hilarious
fly
if it
through.
did, though.
Where are these drones going to drop off packages?
It's a marketing thing. They're trying to like every time you talk about Amazon's drones, you're talking about Amazon.
Yeah. But no one, to be clear, no drones currently exist, right? No
We
one's
have
getting-
some. Like I read that they're using drones in Africa to deliver blood.
But no one, Amazon is not.
I don't
sending out
think
any drones.
Amazon's delivering people stuff with drones.
No.
No.
Okay.
But like in Africa, they're shipping blood between hospitals
Using
because the roads are too treacherous.
Oh. Small drones?
Yeah,
They can only go like 20 minutes, can't they? They have special
you
drones?
know, like 30-minute drones. I assume they've got little wings on them, so it's like vampire bats
With the blood.
with the blood. Yeah.
Is it true that bats like to drink blood? Or is that just the vampires?
Only vampire bats,
Okay.
which actually do drink blood.
Vampire bats
Vampire bats
drink blood.
drink blood.
Okay.
Usually from cattle.
Oh.
Like they're tiny, and at night they'll land on the cow, and then they bite a little hole in the cow, and then they lick the blood that comes out up, and then they fly home.
A lot like mosquitoes.
Yeah, but
humans.
bigger than mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no proboscis. They're sticking something in the cow.
The proboscis is what makes the mosquito bite itchy, right?
Well, yeah. Well, it makes it itchy because the mosquitoes, they inject a thing that keeps your blood from coagulating.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you poke a tiny hole in your arm and blood stops coming out really fast, right? So mosquitoes would starve.
Oh.
So they inject a chemical that keeps your blood from clotting.
But I'd be full of blood otherwise. If I got all these mosquito bites, wouldn't my hand be bleeding? I don't never notice my hand bleeding.
Well, no, because normally your blood clots. And then the mosquito sucks blood out, and in the time that takes, right, the stuff they injected in eventually stops working. And then your blood
Okay.
clots.
All right.
Science.
We have another
Did you have mosquitoes in Canada?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go to the right place. Let's see. All right. We have like 6 minutes left.
Are you sure? I mean, I think we got like 2 minutes left.
Oh, your clock's off.
Okay.
We didn't start on time, I don't think. Okay. So, Peter. Now, this is international. Peter from Germany.
Germany.
He's in Berlin. I don't know if
Okay.
he's in East or West Berlin. It's all the same now, right?
It's the same Berlin.
now?
It's just
Okay.
Berlin. I mean, there's still an East Berlin and a West Berlin.
Uh-huh.
And that there are two sides to Berlin, and therefore one of them is more east than the other.
Right.
But it's just Berlin.
He writes in, he says, John, when is the best day of the year to go to Great America? Now, this is an odd question to come in.
An odd
from
question
Germany,
from someone from Germany.
Because Great America is a theme park
In Santa Clara.
Santa Clara, California, right beside the new stadium. And
Okay.
it's weird that someone from Berlin would be, but maybe he's planning a trip to,
It's very popular. It's a very, very popular theme park
I think he's
worldwide.
planning a trip to Santa Clara
Okay.
to go to Great America from
Okay.
Germany. So
Yeah.
he knew
That's-
our local show,
Yeah,
and he
we
knew
would
to
know
ask
when the
us
best day to go
the best day
was. I mean, that's clearly what must have happened.
Now, what I
It's not like
believe-
you would have made this question up for your own reasons.
Right. So here's what I believe. I think actually,
Do tell what you believe.
yesterday,
I'm listening.
I think yesterday was the best day of the year to go. Because
June 1st.
June 1st. Not necessarily June 1st, but the Wednesday after Memorial Day is the best day to go, I think. And here's the reasoning.
Okay, is this science? Go ahead.
So, Monday, we had Memorial Day. Everybody had a day off, right? So,
Not everybody. Lots of people.
lots of
Many
people had a day off. So a lot of people are going to go on their day off to the amusement park.
Yeah.
So it's going to be packed,
Yes.
right?
Unless you work at an amusement park, in which case Monday's not your day off.
Right. Next day, maybe some people just decide to extend their long day weekend
Slackers.
by day.
Or the
And-
unemployed. Yeah.
Sure. And we decided to go that day. But by Wednesday, everyone's back to work. Mostly everyone's back.
But yeah, if you're not working on Wednesday, you're a loser.
Yeah. And the school kids, the high school kids and whatever, middle school,
Yes.
they're still in school by like
Are they?
the Wednesday after. Yeah, I
That's
think
here
they
they
are.
usually are. Like
Yeah.
in Wisconsin, we'd be out of school before June 1st.
Really?
Yeah.
In Canada, we'd be in school to like practically the end of June.
Wow,
like
I
the
assume it's because
25th.
of snow days. Like you missed so many school when it snowed.
No, the thing is, you don't get a lot of snow days because if you live in snow all the time,
You just gotta. You
it's
just gotta
part of
push through.
life, and snow is no big deal.
Okay.
But if you live in like California and you get like
there's no snow days in
half a
California.
centimeter, they're going to close down the
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
no one's got snow plows.
So anyways, to back on track here.
Okay.
So Wednesday, kids are still, in school.
Okay.
And so I think it's going to be the quietest day to go.
Okay.
Because you don't have the
who's-
school kids.
I mean, Great America is generally staffed by college students and high school students. If all the high school students are in school, who's working there? Like who's
Dropouts.
who's gonna sell you
High school dropouts.
your cotton candy?
Yeah, high school. They're all high school dropouts.
Who's gonna?
Have you bought cotton candy from a guy at Great America?
Well, no, it's bad for me.
You don't.
I haven't been to Great America in years.
If you talk to him, you'll soon discover he's not a
You
PhD
should have
candidate.
stayed in school.
They-
Okay. So what you're saying is you went to Great America yesterday.
So I went to Great America yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
It's almost like this whole question was set up just so that you could talk about this. I mean, I'm sure it's not true.
no. Just coincidence. Like, how did I know Peter in Berlin was going to ask this?
Yeah.
I mean, what are the chances?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it even was Peter. I think Peter
It's
was
amazing.
the last. Peter was the last fake
It's
guy.
so
to tweet
fortunate that I went yesterday so I could answer this question.
Yeah.
Now, here's the trick, though.
Yes.
Near the end of the school year, these schools decided to fill all their buses they have
Yes.
with kids.
Yes.
They put all their kids
Give
in
them
two
a day
buses,
off at
drive
Great
the
America?
buses to Great America,
Yes.
and let them cut in line in all the rides.
Wow.
But they have to leave early, like at 3 o'clock or 3:30
Yeah.
to get out of there.
They got to get back so they can watch the after-school specials.
It's like 3:30 or 4, man. The place is empty. You can just like go on all the rides, no lines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I was wondering, do you think Super Bowl Sunday would be a good day to go to Great America?
No, because of traffic. It'd be impossible to get there.
Well, I mean, one time it was like the most recent Super Bowl
Yeah.
was in Santa Clara.
Yeah.
But the next one's not going to be in Santa Clara. So there's not going to be any
I agree.
additional
But
traffic.
Great America is closed.
When is Super Bowl? January, right?
February.
Oh, yeah. That would be,
Terrible time.
well, it'd be a great time to be no lines.
It'd be a terrible time. 'cause
then
it'd be
you
a
wouldn't
crime.
get on any
It'd be a
rides.
crime, like an
If
actual
you hop the-
trespassing.
Yeah, if you hop the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think would be the best day to go? What's going on here? Someone threw a pillow at me. I don't know what that means.
Oh, look, credits. There are credits rolling.
Oh, are people trying to tell us that we're out of time?
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to tell us.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they could have pitched that pillow at your head much harder. But
Well, it was a show, and this is what you get when you tell a guy to do a
yeah,
show with no warning.
This is 8 hours.
And
this
no,
is like,
no,
this
not
is
8 hours. I had like
5 hours.
5 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say 5 hours.
But you spent
Bye, everybody.
actually preparing.
Show high five.
I do like the clouds. The clouds are a nice touch. Yeah, how are we going to know when it's over? Because there's no song.
I think
I bet
that's
it's over.
over. Yeah.